Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are just playing with makeup. It's super late at night. Everyone is asleep, or at least being quiet. So I thought, why not? And I am doing it on my phone again because it's there and I don't have to fuck with the camera. So yeah, we're just gonna play with makeup just for the fun of it. As you can see, I have a new hair color. It was just time for a change, and I don't know, a lot of times when life's just being a real twat waffle, I like to change my hair. So let's just play with some makeup. I'm gonna start with my face first. I wasn't gonna do this because it's so late. Like, it's probably close to midnight and I already washed my face and stuff for the night, but otherwise it would just be me sitting here talking to you, and I'm not sure everyone's cool with that. So yeah. Let me start with primer. It's my The Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer, which looks like this. I really like using my phone because I can see myself. I don't have a viewfinder for my camera or like a monitor for it yet, so you know, I like to be able to see myself, see that I'm in frame, see what you guys are going to see before I edit it. I don't know, whatever. Just gonna rub that in. Man, it's been a weird couple of days. I've just been in a weird headspace lately, like mostly depression, but a lot of anxiety. I feel like they take turns. One's really bad and then the other's really bad. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna share with you guys a trick I found because I have a lot of trouble with my foundation staying on the tip of my nose and sometimes my chin. And a tip I found was taking the NYX glitter primer and putting that, a little bit of that in those areas, and then setting it with like a translucent powder. And I found that this actually works pretty well. So I'm just looking at my mirror over here, just so you know. So I'm gonna put those there. And like I said, I'm just going to use, this isn't translucent, it's the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair, but we're gonna go with it. And I'm just going to use that on those areas. I think Jackie Aina does that all over her face after she primes it. I could be wrong, but I think she does. Let's go into foundation. I'm going to just take, you know what, I haven't used this in a minute. I might even need a different shade. I feel like this might be a little too light. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is the shade Soft Ivory. Hope you guys can hear me. I don't know how loud to talk with my phone being a little further away than like the videos I did in the beginning. This shade is a little yellow for me, I feel like. And I'm just taking the IT Cosmetics Love Is the Foundation brush. And I'll show you guys the way I've been doing my foundation lately, and I like it. So I just like stipple it on with the brush. Like so. This foundation smells like paint. Straight up paint. But for a $5 foundation, you really can't complain too much. Once I have the foundation down with my brush, let me grab a mirror. I will take a dry beauty sponge. This is just my Real Techniques It Needs Cleaned, and just pat over all that. And I'll just take like just a tiny bit of extra foundation, like at the back of my hand, and do that. We're gonna go in with concealer, and let's do the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. And like I said, this isn't any kind of tutorial. This is just talking about life and whatever, just trying not to bore you. I'm going to do my brows off camera because they take forever, and I will be right back. We are not talking about the eyebrow situation. We don't talk about that on my channel, ever. And I just realized I forgot to set the rest of my face. I'm not gonna highlight the center of the face because I don't care. But I will go ahead and use that same powder and set the rest of the face. Yeah, if you've never watched any of my videos, I know my brows look like shit. You don't have to tell me. It's okay. One of these days, we'll get microblading and won't be an issue anymore. I still have like green eyeshadow on my waterline from makeup I did earlier, which I will insert a picture from just a post I put on Instagram. Let's go into eyes. I use this Makeup Revolution Soph. I don't know if it's Soph X or if it's just Soph times Makeup Revolution, whatever. We're just gonna use this palette. I don't have the insert, so I don't know shade names. It is what it is. Let's start with this really light tan shade right here and just put that in the crease. I'm just gonna use this for a mirror. See if I can pull off a simple look. I always say that and then like, it doesn't turn out that way. Or it's really rare that I ever have an all matte look. I feel like I always have to add some sort of like shimmery foiled shade for whatever reason. I really need to like get better into skincare because like foundation just sits so horribly in my acne scars, and I don't think it matters like what the foundation is or what primer I use. Like, it's just horrible looking. I don't know if you guys can see it, but what are my kids doing? It's like midnight. The Easter Bunny came early because we have stuff to do tomorrow. I like that for crease shade or a transition shade. It looks lighter in the pan than it is on my eyelid, which is good because I thought it was a little too light. But like I said, the last few days I've just been in a really weird funk. Specifically, like last night I just couldn't sleep and I was crying, and like, if you haven't watched it or if you don't know, I have borderline personality disorder, and I mentioned that I'm just a very inconsistent person. I'm flaky, if you will. It's a character flaw, but I am, and I'm working on it. But with everything, I feel like weight loss especially, I've temporarily stopped doing keto because I feel like don't get me wrong, keto works. Like, it works wonders, it has great benefits, but like, I feel like for me, I'm more likely to binge and eat my emotions if I am restricted, if I can't have carbs or this or that. So I rejoined Weight Watchers for like the millionth time. I know it works. I've done it before. Like, it's a good program. Sorry, my brows are looking extra stupid, but and Alex is supportive no matter what I do, and I don't know. I really, 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 really need to get back into therapy, quite honestly. We just have to wait to see like what his schedule is going to be, my schedule when I start working from home, because we only have one car and it's just hard, so we'll figure it out. Let's take I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild crease brush. I'm gonna go into the shade right under. It's just a darker, more of a cool toned brown, I'd say. I don't know, I'm not very good at judging cool and warm tone things, so whatever. And I'm just gonna put that into the crease as well, just a little lower. This isn't any kind of tutorial, just playing around, distracting myself. My kids are running around doing something they're not supposed to. You guys need to lay down. EJ? One of them was in the fridge. Probably Genevieve, quite honestly. I'm going to take that first brush I used and just blend that out a little more on the edges. But anyways, Weight Watchers is a great program. And the one thing I want people to know is, like, no matter what diet you're doing, whatever way of eating, like, I'm supportive no matter what you do, as long as you're not harming yourself. Because at the end of the day, like, even with keto, like, a lot of things people don't understand is it's still all about calories in versus calories out. You know, so you just find what works for you. And the group I'm in is super supportive. It's a keto group. And I, like, let everybody know, like, hey, I'm still gonna stick around, but, like, you know, I'm not doing keto right now. I hope you don't mind, but, like, I'm still gonna lurk. And they were, like, super, super sweet about it. God, I hate when I can't get the eyes to match. But yeah, there's a girl I think I originally found her in a Weight Watchers group on Facebook, which led me to her Instagram. She also has a YouTube channel. I'll link it down below. Her name's Felicia, and she actually lives in Fort Wayne. And if you don't know, I, like, lived in Fort Wayne for a few years and graduated high school up there. But she is a Weight Watcher, like, ambassador or whatever. She has lost like 145 pounds, and she's just super sweet and super motivational. And I been following her for a while now. But you should check her out. She has, like I said, she has a YouTube as well. I'm so annoyed when I can't get my eyes to match. Same with my eyebrows, but whatever. Take this BH Cosmetics number 7 brush. I just need to wipe it off a bit. Like I said, Alex is super supportive no matter what I do. I hope I find it, whatever it is in myself, to make it work. So yeah, we're going to my grandma's tomorrow for Easter. And I don't know if I'm going to wear makeup, because I don't know if I'm going to want to after doing all this and then having to go wash my face again. We'll see how I feel in the morning. Like, I love wearing makeup, but I also love not wearing makeup. You know what I mean? Like, not having to worry about whether something's rubbed off or... Wow, that got really messy really fast. Excuse you. I was just trying to, like, blend a little bit into the crease, and it, like, got super messy. And I'm sure it's my fault, but I also feel like that shadow, I don't know. I still have that green eyeshadow on my bottom lash line. This shade is a little dusty. Like, did you see that? Like, I'm not shading anybody, but, like, I don't know. Like, fallout really doesn't bother me at the end of the day. Like, can I get the look I want? This is gonna end up being a halo eye. It's my go-to. I promised, and I promised, like, it's not like anyone's holding me to it, but I said I was gonna do a cut crease tutorial, and I still will. I just haven't got there yet. I'm not great at them, but I can, like, walk someone through the steps of doing it. You know what I mean? I went ahead and put that on the inner corner and outer corner and left just a little bit of lid space in the middle. I'm not going to use, like, concealer to cut out the halo effect or anything, but you know what I mean. I need to start working out again. Like, I was doing really, really good with working out, and I Haven't been lately, so I need to get back on that. We have a membership or subscription, I guess, to DDP Yoga, which is like really good. So we need to start doing that again. It's just he's been doing training for work, going to Indy. Like I said, life's just been a little stressful lately. Like financially, like I haven't started my job yet. He just started his. So we're just kind of stressed out, and we both eat when we're stressed. So I'm hoping that with Weight Watchers, since I can have more carbs, but I am going to try to be more lower carb, that I won't want to binge or anything, because I have more options than I do on keto. And like, I'm not going to take down like my keto recipes or anything. And in the future, when I post recipes, it's going to be recipes that are both keto friendly and Weight Watcher friendly, because that's totally possible. So maybe that's good, because it'll like apply to more people. So all right, let's take this domed brush from Milani. I usually use this in the crease, but I've also been liking it for the lower lash line. And I'm going to take the second shade you use, which is like that mid-tone brown. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that down here. I really thought I got all that green off, but I did not. That's all right. We'll ignore it. I don't feel like messing with it right now. I am excited to see my family tomorrow. A lot of my cousins live out of town. One in Fort Wayne. One lives just in a couple towns over, but we just don't see each other because she's super busy. One lives in Louisville. We have a cousin that lives in, I think she lives in Florida now. She probably won't be there. But yeah, like I love my family, so there's that. What shade? What shimmer shade? You know, pretty sure I said at the beginning of this I wasn't gonna use the shimmer shade, but of course this is a warm tone look because it's kind of just my thing. This is a really good mirror on this palette, FYI. And these are the only shades you tried from Makeup Revolution. Actually, I think it's the only product I have for Makeup Revolution, but it's really good. This is going to be a long video. I don't know if anyone's going to watch it. I don't know if I'll upload it tonight or tomorrow, but I always do gold. Like, I'm so predictable. But like, I don't feel like anything else, but you know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take this like duochrome bluey shade. It comes off, like, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to, I think I've shown this on camera once before, but it looks like that. Let me swatch it. It doesn't go with this look, but like I said, we're not going to, it has like a purple, this reminds me of, I'll show you. Don't mind the cyst in my hand. It reminds me of the shade Flex in the ColourPop. I always say her freaking name wrong. I Love Sahari palette. I know her name is Karen. I just don't know how to pronounce that. But it reminds me of the shade Flex. This is just more of a shimmery. It has more glitter in it. Maybe not next to each other. The Flex comes off a little more brown to me, and whatever shade that is a little more purple. This is the ColourPop, and this is the Makeup Revolution. But the Makeup Revolution one does look a little warm, actually, even though it looks blue and purple in the pan. I don't know. We're just gonna fucking put it on the lid. It's too late to care. Hello? I think I remember having this issue with this shade before. Let's use a little concealer, I guess. I have my glitter glue sitting there, but whatever. I need to get a viewfinder because I love being able to see myself, like make sure I'm in frame and all that stupid shit. So we are just going to tap that in the middle and kind of just create like a halo effect. Ooh, too much concealer. Alright, let's try that. It has a weird, like I think I got it wet before and it like dried weird. I don't know. That's better. Like I said, it's a weird shade to put on this, but why not? I kind of like it though. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but let me real quick do that on the other eye. I put way too much concealer. Oh, I took that over way too far. I'm not purposefully flipping you guys off, unless you're an asshole. Like it's pretty, but it's not like as blinding as I'd like. Let's try one more thing. Let me try wetting a brush and going into the shade. I need to get new brushes. I don't have like any really good ones. I have a few, like the Alamar Cosmetics ones are really good. A few of my Morphe ones are good. They're just from that generic kit. My BH Cosmetics ones are pretty decent, and then like the rest of ones I have are like from an Amazon kit. And they're super cheap and not that good. So I really want to try like more Morphe brushes. I really want to try Sigma brushes. I just am poor. All right, so I wet that brush. It definitely went on there better. I just don't feel like it's as like reflective as it looks in the pan. Maybe it's not meant to be. I don't know. It has like a really pretty blue shift though, which doesn't go with this look, but I don't care. Ugh. All right, this is probably not gonna work out either, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm going to take, I've never done this. This is from the brand The Vintage Cosmetic Company. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. This looks more of a flat brush, but I'm gonna take this white, almost shimmery shade. And I'm just gonna dip this in there. And I'm going to put this in the middle of my halo eye, just to give it more of a three-dimensional effect, if you will. Okay, that worked a little bit. All right, and let's go back into that red shade real quick and just whatever. Let's take that red shade on a flat definer brush and press it up against the lower lashes. Right on top of that green that didn't come off. Ooh, and onto my eyeball. Don't try this at home. I'm just super sloppy right now. kind of like this eye look, even though like it doesn't quite go together. I don't know. I think it's kind of pretty. Let's do lashes. This mascara is pretty good. You guys know, or I've talked about it before at least. Shit. We'll let that dry. My right lashes always look pretty good considering they're just natural lashes. And this side acts like they don't exist. So, moving on. Let's go into bronzer. I have this Cover FX palette that I got in my BoxyCharm like last month, I think. It has a contour shade, so let's try that. We're gonna take this crown brush. I don't know as a name. I think I probably got this in a BoxyCharm too. Anything even remotely high-end, like Cover FX or whatever, came from a BoxyCharm, except for my Tarte Shape Tape. Ooh, that's pigmented. A little dark for me. Yeah, it's a little dark, but might as well make it match. Way too much of that there. Sometimes I feel like I'm a parody makeup channel. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, look at that. Oh, why am I such an idiot? Let's take some of that Maybelline powder. We'll cover that with some bronzer. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that color. It's way too dark for me. Don't know why I tried it. I've been really loving this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. It's actually been a while since I've used my Physicians Formula one because I love this one so much. And I go back and forth between a lot of different brushes for bronzer, but I've been using this other crown brush. It's like a fatter one for bronzer. This tone is so much better for me. That contour is just way too harsh and dark for me. It did not look good. When I'm done with this, I don't know if I'll upload it tonight, but I'm gonna go watch YouTube videos. I have some videos to catch up on. Kathleen Lights, Allie Klein's just uploaded a video not too long ago. Who else? Someone else just uploaded one. Samantha Ravendall uploaded one shortly before I started this, I think. So I need to watch those. I like to go back in with a translucent powder, or at least the base powder I use, just to like help blend things out because I'm not very good. So, and I've been loving the combination of the Luminoso and the Bare Peach for blushes, but I'm just gonna go in with one because I'm lazy. Let's go in. Let's just use the Physicians Formula Butter Blush in the shade Plum Rose. And I've been loving to take this angled brush. This is just Beauty Accents. It's just a generic. I don't even know where I got it. Oh, and I've been starting like pushing back, and then I also kind of come forward. And then I will go to the apple of the cheeks to prevent myself from looking like a clown. And then if I do, at least it's further back and not so obvious. All right. Oh, I didn't do my inner corner highlight. Let's use the shade from this that I put in the middle of my eye for my inner corner and brow bone. It reminds me of the either Beam or Enlight from the Jaclyn Hill. For highlight, I'm going to take this Brightener shade from the Cover FX palette. I've been loving that a lot as highlight. You guys know I go super extra with my highlight. So I just start like at the high point of my cheek to put like the majority of the pigment there, and then I bring it down. I guess I just blocked your view, but. And then I've also been putting it around the apples of my cheeks. I think I also got that from Alley Blinds. But yeah. Earlier when I had my makeup done, I even contoured my nose a little bit, which I never do because my nose is huge. But for lipstick, let's do, this is a e.l.f. and this is the shade Ravishing Rose. I actually really like this color and the formula's not too bad, but I'm not gonna set my face because I'm just gonna take this makeup off. But I hope you guys liked it. I truly love this series of makeup as a distraction because it truly does help my anxiety if I can just distract myself with something as silly as makeup, and then kind of like get creative and you know. So I hope you guys like this series as much as I do. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions for future videos, leave those down below. Subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.